Chelsea are undefeated in the league is one of the very few good things I can take away from that game. Brentford 2, Chelsea 2. It has taken me this long to record this, and I thought, let's just forget about it. Let's just move on. But how can I? So many talking points. So many things that I want to talk about and get off my chest. And I feel like the first thing we should talk about is Brentford didn't even have their best player, Damsgaard, today. Jordan Henderson was playing his part and he got assist today. So it says a lot about this Chelsea team. They lost Mbeumo, they lost Wissa, they lost their manager. And I thought, surely relegation is near for them. But we couldn't beat this relegation Brentford. Let's put it that way. Couldn't even beat them. Yes, it's a G-Tech stadium. I get it. 100% I get it. Away from home. 5 minutes down the road. Let's be real. We should have G-checked at the G-Tech. That would have been perfect. That's how I should have started the video. G-checked at the G-Tech. Because I thought we stole 3 points today. After that Caicedo goal, I thought, we've done it. Horrible performance, but we'll take it. That's how you do it. And then we concede a goal. 93rd minute. But, like I said, no Damsgaard. So, it's a huge blow for Brentford. Imagine if they had Damsgaard. They would have cooked us. The lineup at the beginning, it was an interesting one. A very interesting one. Sanchez in goal. Fofana right back. Tosin, Chalobah centre back. Hato left back. Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Buonanotte, Neto Gittins, and João Pedro. I don't mind Hato left back, because obviously Cucurella needs a break. You gotta remember, Club World Cup, pre-season, straight Prem. They didn't have a summer, so I get it. Caicedo obviously didn't rest, but it don't matter. Hato, I don't mind. Debut, cool. Fofana right back. Okay, he's back. He's fit. I get that. But on the bench, you have Reece James. You have a Chempong. You have Malo Gusto. 3 players that can play right back and is a right back, essentially. A Chempong, centre back, right back. Reece James is right back. Gusto's a right back. And yet you decide to put a centre back, right back. Cool. Whatever. Next, Buonanotte. I mean, obviously Cole Palmer wasn't fully fit, which I understand. But Buonanotte, don't get me wrong, not a bad player at all. That first half, I can't lie, he was probably our best player. However, this signing just does not make sense. It does not make sense to me. Again, the amount of money we spent, and this is one of the players, and again, on loan. We haven't even bought him, it's on loan. It just doesn't make sense. Gittins, oof, it's dark. It is quite dark for Gittins, I can't lie. I feel like he still hasn't adjusted from the Bundesliga, and he needs to adjust quick. Because the Prem is different, man. It ain't the Bundesliga no more. But, yeah, my question marks were Gittins. Did I want him to start? Not really. Fofana, I would rather have a Chempong. I'd rather have Gusto. Because playing a centre-back there at the back means that we lack going up front. And in the first half, you saw it. We barely created any chances. We had so much of the ball, but there wasn't that final pass. There wasn't that cross coming in for João Pedro to attack, or Pedro Neto to attack back post, or whatever it is. But that was one of my main concerns. But let's talk about the first goal. Sade scored the first goal. 1v1 against Tosin. Now, where have we seen this before? Fulham. Josh King. 1v1 against Tosin. What does Tosin do? He backs out. Very, very passive. Lets him cut in, take a shot. Could Sanchez have done better? I'm not criticising Sanchez today. I'm not criticising him today. He was the second best player on the pitch. Caicedo or Sanchez would have been man of the match for me. Either or. For me, they were the 2 best players. But Tosin, you've got to do better there. You've got to do better there. It's not the first time. Horror. but conceding such a stupid goal could have been easily avoided. But we played quite a high line. He was left by himself, and that was the first goal. Cool. Half-time comes, and I'm there like, Maresca, the formation that you played, the system that you played, the player that you... It's just wrong. And this is why I like Enzo Maresca. He is willing to accept that he's wrong and make the right decisions to change the game. So, Fofana comes off, Hato comes off, Buonanotte comes off. I don't know about the Buonanotte substitution. I would rather have Gittins come off, if I'm being honest. But Buonanotte comes off as well. And who does he bring on? He brings on Cucurella, Reece James, and Tyreek George. Those three. And I can't lie, João Pedro today, my R9, was not R9 today. I can't lie. He played much better in the 10, but as a number 9, he was quite poor. I'll be honest, he was quite poor. And it's fine. You can have off days. But the question was, when João Pedro comes off, who do we have as a backup striker? Let's have a look. Oh. So we've got Cucurella on the bench, James, George, Palmer, Garnacho, Jorgensen, Acheampong, Gusto, and Santos. I don't see no striker. Obviously, Liam Delap's injured. Where's Guiu? There's no Guiu. The guy that you brought back from Sunderland. And he's not even in the squad. So, when João Pedro, when we need a goal, you're going to put Tyreek George up front. You're going to put Pedro now up front. Come on, man. Come on, what are we doing? I don't get that. We need a number 9. And if João Pedro is going to come off, Mark Guiu has to come on. Has to. So, I don't understand why he's not playing. But, after that, Cole Palmer came on. He came on 56th minute. I was happy, I can't lie. I was like, fairs, man. Come off for Gittins. Tyreek George on the left. Cole Palmer in the middle. João Pedro up front. Pedro now on the right. And a bit of luck. Heads off João Pedro. But Cole Palmer tucks in. And there you go, 1-1. Cole Palmer's back. No more of this stupid, no open play goals since January. None of that. Completely killed that conversation. But then, another chance came in. Palmer should have tucked it away. Kelleher, by the way, fair, great signing. Great signing. Such a good goalkeeper. Saved Cole Palmer's shot, which I thought he should have tucked it in. I felt like the bottom corner, if it went in, we would say it's a great finish. But a little bit predictable. Maybe could have put a bit more power into it or a bit more height onto it. But obviously, if it had gone in, I would have said it's a good finish. So can't complain. Then second half, with all these substitutions, Chelsea were playing better. We were playing better, attacking, creating chances. Later on, Garnacho comes on, 79th minute. And for me, Garnacho, Fez. He brings a different dynamic, as I said in the ranking video. He's more off the ball runner, and for me, fair play, man. Fair play. I've seen him in the United kid too many times, and seeing him in Chelsea kid is still weird. But nah, he did alright. I'll be honest, he did alright. And those who are violating him for the final goal, we'll talk about that at the end. But second goal to make it 2-1, 85th minute. None other than Moises Caicedo. I mean, earlier on the day, Zubamendi scored a similar goal right down the middle. Keeper was blocked from his view, so, goal went in. Arsenal fans were gassing it. But Caicedo said, you know what? Let me show you how it's done. And it reminds me of Michael Essien. I'm going to be so real. Reminds me of Michael Essien. And what a goal that was. I can't lie. Beautiful goal. I was messaging everyone. 3 points secured. All Chelsea needs to do, sit back, relax. Probably not our best game, but it's the 3 points that matters. And then, throw in after throw in after throw in after throw in, and eventually they scored. Carvalho scores to make it 2-2 in the 93rd minute. People blaming Garnacho for the goal for not tracking back. This is Chelsea. You should be tracking back. Defensively, we were horror today. So I think as a collective, defensively, we were horror. But I was confused. I'll be honest with you. I was listening to it without no commentary. So, couldn't hear what was going on. However, VAR came up. I was like, okay, Fez, what's the VAR for? They didn't even show the replay. They just put up VAR. Guy throws the ball in. Takes it away. It's a goal. They did not even check if my man was offside. And I don't know if he was offside. Everyone's saying he's offside. So I'm going to go with the majority here. But I think purely because of the Josh King thing, if Chelsea was to get another goal ruled out in their favour, there would be a lot of uncomfortable conversations. But it was offside because I believe he I forgot who it was, flicked it off his head and he was in an offside position. So, at least have a look at it. If you believe it's the right call, then cool. But at least have a look at it, let it land. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, then it was 2-2, and like I said, it just felt like a loss. Like, these are the games that Chelsea should be winning, and you can tell by the tone of this video. It's been very monotone because there's nothing for me to be happy about. Like, I thought I would wake up tomorrow and be able to give you guys a lot more, but genuinely, just waking up, I'm just that. We were supposed to be the exciting Chelsea team for the Club World Cup. Winning the Club World Cup. Pre-season, we're cooking. The football we're playing. Every team needs to be careful. Liverpool. Hey, hold that medal tight. We're coming. Got me hyped up for no reason. I mean, like I said, we're still undefeated. That's what matters. But we can't be drawing these games. We can't. If we want to win the league, we can't be drawing these games. And the reason why I put Chelsea fourth is because I believe that we are not able to push it over the line to win the league. Simple as that. Liverpool's done it. Arsenal's been very close to do it. City's done it. Chelsea, we're just not there yet. We're just not there. But, yeah, absolutely devastated. You can see, like I said, from the tone of this video. Yeah. And now we've got Bayern Munich away from home and the Allianz Arena. And reminds me back 2012. What a time. What a feeling. But we better turn up because I can't lie. Harry Kane, Michael Elise. Hey, it's going to be a long day for us. Long day if we don't pattern up at the back. But also, quick shout out to Robert Sanchez as well because today, I can't lie, very, very good. Very, very good. Made 3 incredible saves today, even though he conceded 2. But, I can't lie. This is the sort of games I look at Robert Sanchez and it's a little bit of glimmer of hope where I'm there like, look, he can do it. He can do it. But we just need a consistency. That's all. Just need a few games at the very least to show me you can do it. But yeah, that sums up the game. I'm devastated. Like I said, feels like a loss. We don't feel like the Club World Cup champions. But next week, obviously, like I said, Bayern Munich. Then next week, we go to Manchester. We go to Old Trafford, where we always struggle. Regardless of how bad the United team is, we always struggle. And we need 3 points there. We need a Garnacho hat-trick. So, yeah, let's see. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, it's dark, man. But at least we're still undefeated.